Hi friends, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be painting some old ornaments that I have for years. I picked out a few ones that have scratches and marks on them so I can give them a new look. For this project, I'll be testing out this Daniel Smith watercolor ground for the first time, and I'm excited to see how it works. I got this small bottle from a watercolor set that I purchased. It's the perfect size to test out the product and I think will be enough to paint these ornaments. Now this watercolor ground is a special primer made to turn pretty much any surface into one you can paint on with watercolors. It has a really thick, creamy consistency. From what I read, it helps watercolors behave like the wool on watercolor paper, which sounds amazing. So let's see how it works. I'm just going to go ahead and start applying the watercolor ground to the ornaments. I'm using a little bit at a time since it's quite thick and it has a bit of texture to it. I'm also using an old brush to apply the product. That way I don't have to worry about the product sticking to the brush. If you want a more even base to paint on, you might want to add a second coat of watercolor ground. But since I don't have a lot of product, I'm just going to leave it as it is and it should work just fine. I actually really like how it looks with a little bit of color showing through. It only took a few minutes to completely dry after applying the product, but it might take longer on different surfaces. The instructions recommend to let it dry and cure for 24 hours, and I definitely didn't wait that long, but it's good to keep in mind. Here's my watercolor palette and it's mostly filled with Daniel Smith colors. If you want to see which colors are in my palette, make sure to check out the video that I made all about it. The link is in the description down below. Now let's see how the paint reacts to the watercolor ground. I'll be painting different Christmas botanicals to give them that festive look. While painting, I noticed that you get better results and more control by using less water. I also found that the paint dries pretty quickly, but it really feels like painting on watercolor paper. It's amazing to see how this product makes it possible to paint on almost any surface using watercolors. Now to finish these ornaments, I'll be adding some details with metallic inks for that sparkling shining effect. So here's the final result, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. The watercolor ground created the perfect surface to paint on and surprisingly worked really well. These ornaments turned out beautiful, and I love that I was able to give them the watercolor look that I really like. If you enjoy experimenting and trying new things, definitely give this a try. Whether you want to paint all ornaments like me or even paint on wood or fabric, this watercolor ground is a game changer and it opens up so many creative possibilities. Let me know in the comments what creative projects would you try using watercolor ground on. And that's it for this video. I hope you liked it and that it was helpful. Please make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on my future videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.